Hi, my name is Abel. I'm with the Pink Chihuahua, and we're here in beautiful LaSalle, Illinois, near the central part of the state. We brought a garden, we brought a city, we brought some art, we brought some culture, and most importantly of all, we brought some delicious, wonderful, artful food. We believe in the art of food. It's a wonderful place. Come and see us. We've got a beautiful little garden here. It's all set up for you to come and enjoy. Come and look at and be enjoyable here in this warm, wonderful central part of Illinois. We have a wonderful lady who's just enjoying the scenery as well. And we think it's a beautiful, beautiful place to eat, dine, be merry, be happy. And we have an art gallery. We have an art gallery on the outside full of wonderful green, and we have an art gallery on the inside full of color, full of life, and full of history. We began 1,000,000 years ago, hundreds of thousands of years ago. We've got prehistoric art where man first began to take a look at himself and his surroundings. We've got another piece of art walking down the timeline. About 10,000 years ago, we've got some wonderful Egyptian art. And then about 1,000 years ago, we've got some Mayan, we've got some Aztec, we've got some Incan art from Peru, South America, which interestingly enough, we have a Peru right next door to LaSalle, Peru, Illinois. It's a wonderful town, it's a wonderful area. Once we cross the screen, we're in the 14th century in Europe. This is known as the pre-Renaissance period. We've got the 15th century where these wonderful people are enjoying our delicious, artful food. They've come from 1,000,000 miles away just to be with us today. I'm making it all up. And then we've got over here the Southern European Renaissance. We have Jesus with his friends taking a selfie, the wonderful Mona Lisa, Mr. Da Vinci's female lead us into the 16th century. In the 16th century, we've got man finally changing and looking more at his life and his surroundings. As we turn the corner, we have the 17th century. We have Mr. Narcissus in love with himself. And we also have the Burning of Parliament by Mr. Morley, British artist. Burning of Parliament, many guests have said they consider doing that to Congress. I don't know. And then we have the 18th century over here. On the east side of the wall, Mr. Van Gogh with his landscape. We have Mr. Van Gogh again, painted by Mr. Gauguin, Mr. Monet. We have Mr. Seurat in the mid-18th century, where these wonderful people are here enjoying our wonderful food as well. They only traveled 500,000 miles to get here. We're very, very grateful to them, gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying. Thank you for being with us today. And they are sitting beneath the joy of life and the kiss, both considered pornographic when they were first painted. We have now into the late 1920s, 30s, Mr. Picasso. And then we've got the 1950s with Miss Frida Kahlo, her husband, Mr. Diego Rivera, and Mr. Paul Jackson Pollock. We end the trip all the way around the other side of the bar, where we have artful, craftful wines and beers and other delicious beverages just waiting for you to taste. And we have here Miss Rae Jones, who is the Pink Chihuahua. She is the creator behind all of the wonderful food that we have here. The restaurant is a beautiful place to eat. It's a wonderful place to come to, but most importantly of all, we have Miss Jones, who prepares the food, designs the food, presents the food, and the true art of the restaurant is what she creates. The rest we can all replace, but we cannot replace Miss Jones. If she goes, the rest of us go. And we finish up on the other side. We finish up on the other side with Mr. Mark Chagall, and I will let Miss Jones do the most important part of all, and that's to speak to the food that we have.
This is a fun day, and thanks for being here at the Pink Chihuahua. I'm actually going to turn this over to Megan, who is going to make one of the favorite house drinks here. That is the Pink Chihuahua Martini.
Hello. So it starts with 2 ounces tequila.
Lots of tea.
That's tequila, 2 ounces. Then it's 2 ounces of prickly pear. signature martini. Pink Chihuahua.
He goes everywhere.
Just like the little guy in the show.
Everybody loves the pink Chihuahua.
And the pink Chihuahua was a live dog. We had a live dog, and we had her taken care of, and she's as pink as all get out.
So then let's talk food.
Let's talk food.
Let's talk food. And we have a very international assortment of things. This, for example, I made up a little something. One of our specials this week is the California Sushi Bowl. So we tend to do things a little outside of the usual. I lived in outside of New York for about 28 years, so the menu is very eclectic. We do Indian food, we do Asian infusion, we do Mexican, we do 250 ways to eat a hamburger. We have elk, we have bison, we have Angus, Kobe, we have Kobe hot dogs, and we have the brat burger now. That's a new one for us. But what tends to be our most popular items are any of our small bites, and those are bringing you together to share in good conversation and friends, and putting it together at a table, and you get to nibble and share with what everybody else has to do. So it's, I think what makes us the most different for the area was we came up with the concept and brought it to LaSalle, and it's been working really well with travelers and our local friends, of course, and so here we are. Am I forgetting? Really? Oh, this is Rachel back here. Megan is the one who made our drink, but we will give a shout out to Rachel too, who was just too shy to come flying, but okay. Our address here is 633 First Street in LaSalle. We're in the middle of the block. We have a great website. It's thepinkchihuahua.co. That is not a mistake. It is a CO, the Pink Chihuahua CO. And if you go to Facebook, we're on the Pink Chihuahua on the Facebook with lots of pictures, and you get to see our small bites and all of our interesting foods. We believe in the presentation to be artful as well as the good flavor and the taste, and that's what brings us back and makes us a destination for some of those visitors. So.
And how did you come up with the name, the Pink Chihuahua?
We, I had a dream 3 nights in a row. Let's see. Okay, I had to go pick up my daughter, and she had a pink Chihuahua in her hands. So that's dream number 1. And then the next night, we were painting the walls of the restaurant. And then the third day, I actually had to go do a presentation to Bell Atlantic. So this one isn't a dream, it was real life. And I had to go across the street to a KB toy store to pick up something to put on a bow of a gift basket. And the woman got out of my way, because in New Jersey, everybody's in your way, and there on the register is a bobblehead pink Chihuahua. So we knew it was destined to be. And my partner said, we got to do it. So we did, and so a lot of people ask us about that. Name.
Yeah, hours.
What? Oh, our hours. Yeah, see, I'm being prompted here. Our hours are 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Kitchen stays open during the week till 9 and 10 o'clock on the weekends. We serve tapas later. So kitchen for regular food will be open till 9 and then tapas till 10. So we have lots of drink specials and tapas specials during the week. What am I forgetting, guys?
We have had 29 countries visit us
30.
from around the world. It's gone to 30. We've had New Zealand, we've had Italy, we've had Germany, we have had Poland, we have had England, we have had Mexico, the whole North European continent. We've had Africa, Australia, Vietnam, Japan, China. We have had so many different countries, and all of the people that have come to visit us from around the world feel wonderful about the food. Their constant remark is always about the food. We had India here, and the gentleman loved Ray's cooking so much that they said it was as good or better than their wives. We said, don't tell them. We've also had every state in the union here. Every single state, including Alaska and Hawaii, have been here at least twice, probably 3 times. Wisconsin loves being here.
And what do we...
Right?
Let's say, what do we have here?
Oh, we have some sliders.
Some Parmesan sliders.
So that's your little beef sliders. Looks like they're going, or you are. Good. Glad you
And is there a kids menu?
There is. We call it a puppy's menu. So, but it's as extensive too as the regular menu. We have, as Abel was saying, all these countries that come in, you kind of hold your breath when you see them come in, and then they enjoy it. So we're pretty authentic right there. So we do a good job. I have some good helpers, and our staff has been with us for some time. So I think it's working out pretty well. Craft beers. I'm being directed to the craft beer aisle. And we have, I think, 42 different craft beers. We do not do taps. We chose to go with the craft beer and cocktails. The Pink Chihuahua is just one of the popular ones, but we have a pretty extensive martini menu. Thursdays is martini. You can get a $6 martini on Thursdays. So you can stop by anytime on Thursday and get a $6 martini. $5 wine on Wednesdays. So house wine.
And after the dinner course, is there anything,
Lots
any
of dessert. Large dessert. Yeah, we have half-price tapas from 3 to 5. And after dinner, we have a chocolate tower cake. Right now we are running a key lime cheesecake that's been doing really well. I'll grill peaches on the open flame, sometimes with the ice cream. So we change those around. We change the animals. But we do encourage sharing. It's all about sharing. Small bites.
All right. So thank you guys for taking a few seconds for the tour. Is there anything else?
Thank you.
If you can tell the website one more time.
It's thepinkchihuahua.co. Our menu is on there. It changes constantly. We have an enormous amount of a menu. People cite that it's a very large menu. That's intentional. We want everyone to have an opportunity to find something. And if you cannot find it on our menu, you probably won't find it on anybody's menu. So we appreciate the patronage, we appreciate the interest. We brought a big city to a small town. It has succeeded quite well, and we are just waiting for the rest of you to come and see us.
And if there's many things on the menu you'd like to try, that means just come 2 times, 3 times, 4 times.
Keep a list. Because with we have Burmese python egg rolls, we have kangaroo pot stickers. So I like to include some unusual items for you to try, things that you wouldn't maybe have always had an opportunity to try them. We like to do them in a platform where it's something that's comfortable, like an egg roll or a pot sticker that you could try them with. And there's just and I change the menu all the time. I keep moving it all the time. I'll see things that inspire me. We go to the city a lot, and I come back and I'll be doing something else crazy this week. So
Very cool.
come and try.
So definitely check out thepinkchihuahua.co right here in LaSalle. Thank you guys so much.